Ask Your Grammar, Lesson 11, Verbs. Action verbs, non-action verbs. There are two types of verbs. So far, we have only looked at action verbs. Something is or was or will be done. Or, in this case, we need to understand some verbs are non-action verbs. They are called copula verbs. Copula verbs simply join the subject to something else. Copula verbs can join the subject to either another action verb, or copula verbs can join the subject to a description, an action verb. That makes the action becomes the main verb. Copula verbs then are also known as auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. We'll call them helping verbs. For example, the boy is walking to school. Our main verb is walking. We have another verb, which is a helping verb. Is walking work together to convey the idea. Walking is an action. Is the copula verb. Subject is boy. Subjective completions is a description to complete the subject. Subjective completions completes the subject. Usually these are adjectives. For example, the girl is happy. We do not have an action. We simply have a joining verb, which is. It is copula verb. Girl is the subject, and we are describing the girl. She is happy. Our noun is girl. We have an article modifying our noun girl. And because our subjective completion is giving us information about the subject, and the subject is a noun, happy is an adjective. Analyze the following. The bus will be late. The crowd was cheering loudly. A waterfall is beautiful at sunrise. The bus will be late. In this case, we have the copula verb will be. Our subject is bus. We need a subjective completion, which is describing the bus. Late. Noun is bus. Bus is a noun, which is modified by the article the. Late, because it is a subjective completion, is an adjective. Keep in mind, late is not an action. Therefore, late is not a verb. 2, the crowd was cheering loudly. Here we have an action, cheering. We also have a helping verb, as in was cheering. They work together as helping verb and main verb. The helping verb is a copula verb. Cheering is an action. Our subject is crowd. Crowd was cheering. Crowd is a noun. It has the modifier the, which is an article. Loudly is an adverb, which modifies how the crowd was cheering. Was cheering how? Loudly. A waterfall is beautiful at sunrise. Here we have only a copula verb. We do not have an action. Our subject is waterfall, because we are speaking about a waterfall is. Waterfall is beautiful. Beautiful is a description of waterfall. It completes the thought of the waterfall. Therefore, it is a subject of completion. We have a preposition here, a position word, at. Therefore, we must have the beginning of a phrase. More about this later. We have nouns, person, place, or thing. Subject, waterfall is a noun. Sunrise is a noun. Waterfall has a modifier, a, which is an article. Sunrise does not have a modifier. It simply has a position word in front of it. So let's look at a waterfall is beautiful when? At sunrise. When is it beautiful? Well, at sunrise adds to the verb information. A review of lesson 11. Action verbs are main verbs. Copula verbs are helping verbs. Subjective completions are descriptions that complete the subject and take a copula verb.
So long as you write what you wish to write, that is all that matters. And whether it matters for ages or only for hours, nobody can say. Virginia Woolf.